So I hope you're enjoying your stay with us. Some of my team is here. You see them in the green shirts and the white sarongs. So please have a word and have a chat about your stay, and I'm sure they can help you if you have any questions or queries about your stay. So I hope you're enjoying it. As you've seen our posters and as you've seen in your rooms, we have a flyer this week coming. We have a very interesting week coming up. We have Dr. Audrey Tang here on my left, who's going to speak in a moment. She's visiting the resort, and she will give some lectures and some things that are happening around the resort during her stay, and that's open for all the customers to join in. There's no charge for that, and I hope you enjoy that. And I'll put her on now, so thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and it is lovely to be here. It's just wonderful weather, and I have been able to travel for 3 years, so this is a real treat for me. My name is Dr. Audrey Tang. Please call me Audrey, and if you do see me around the resort, please feel free to come and speak to me about all aspects of well-being. I am here to talk about mindfulness. That's one of my books, The Leader's Guide to Mindfulness. And what I do is I deliver training in the UK for teams and organisations in well-being. Because unless we care for ourselves, it is very difficult to care for other people. And so to give you a little bit of a flavour of what I'm going to be doing, and I will be asking for some volunteers, I give you practical tools to create the headspace that you need to find that time and energy for yourself. Why do we need it? Well, if you're leaders, if you are in hospitality, if you are especially professionals who are customer, client or student or patient facing, this is going to be really, really important for you. Unless we actually take the time to top up our own energy tanks, it becomes very difficult to care for others. So on that, I would like a volunteer, please. You don't have to do too much, I promise. Any volunteer who's willing to come up. I can see some people going, maybe. Come on, you sir, please come and join me. Give them a round of applause. It's not easy to be the first because you don't know what I'm going to do. Thank you. Very simple. All I'm going to do is ask you to hold this. Now, those of you familiar with IKEA will know what one of these is. You will have seen it for your condiments. But for now, we're going to imagine that that is the love and the space that you have to give for other people. As you contain more and more of other people's needs, desires, wants, dreams, and so on, you will fill that space, and soon there will be little left for you. So, what's your name, sir? John. What John is going to do is, anytime anyone in our audience nods, please pour a few of these into the cup. So, here are a few statements. Statement number 1. Does anybody here, if they see somebody struggling, they do it for them or help them out, even if you have a lot on yourself? Any show of hands if you do that? Yep, there we go. So a few of those into the cup, please. Okay, number 2. Any of you here feel the need to say yes to everything? Okay, a few hands showing it back there. There's a few more in the cup. Who here talks themselves out of doing what they wanted to do when others want to do something different? There's a hand up there. This is a two-parter. If somebody has a problem, you will find a solution for them, even if it's difficult for you to do. Yeah, there we go. And part 2 of that, and then you feel exhausted when they don't take it. Yes, more common. Okay. Oh, we're getting quite full now. Yeah, we are a bit. Okay, who apologises even when they're not in the wrong? That's a very British thing to do. And last question, who has gone over and above what has been recognised, appreciated, or even needed? There we are, even more. So, The situation, as you can see, is as follows. If you continue to contain the needs, desires and wishes of other people, you have little left for yourselves. But the practical tools and techniques I will be showing you are simply to give you a little bit more headspace, creating a little bit more volume for you to also care for yourself. And this, if you want a trick for eye care condiments, if you open the cup out, you can get more in. Thank you very, very much, John. Please give him a round of applause. And John, you get a copy of my volunteer. Thank you very, very much. Now, as an example of one of the tools, I would like another volunteer, please. You know there's a book available for you. Anyone? Oh, lovely, thank you. And what's your name? Isabel, lovely to meet you. And this is one of the tools that I would use. I would like you, Isabel, to tell me what your ideal life consists of, okay? So, I would ask you to draw a circle better than the one that I have drawn here. But Isabel, you tell me what might take up, say, about a quarter of your ideal life. What's that important to you? Family, yep, so you'd write down what's important to you. What about, is anything else as important, or is there something else there less important that's still there? Friends, as important? Not as much, okay, friends. Anything else, Isabel, please? Well-being, yes, a big one? Pretty big, but not as big as family, okay. Anything else? We've got travel, we've got, yep, big or small? Big, 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 big. All right. What about exercise? You don't have to. This will be your wheel, by the way. It's your ideal life. This small one, tiny one for exercise. And what maybe to complete your ideal life? Eating. Oh, woman after my own heart, except mine would be the big one there. Now, this is what Isabel's ideal life consists of. But Isabel, I would like you to look at this and tell me how much on a scale of 0 to 10 you're actually doing. Seeing your family, spending quality time. Scale of 0 to 10. I'll ask them second. 5, 6, okay, 5, 6. I won't ask for a confirmation. Friends, how much are you seeing of them? 8. Okay, a little bit more there. Travel. 10. Wow, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Exercise. 2. 8. And general well-being. 12. Brilliant, brilliant. So as you can see, if you were to shape this in, this is currently what Isabel's ideal life is looking like. All of you will have a different one. All of you will have different shadings. But what you will realize here, and you will be able to identify, first of all, is 1, what your ideal life consists of, the important things, the priorities that you have for you that are really important, but also how much time you're spending with all of them. So at any point, when you're feeling a little bit meh, a little bit down, a little bit not quite right, you can have a look at this and think, well, actually, family is really important to me, and that's only at a 5. So the question you might want to ask yourself is, well, what would bump that up to a 6? And then take the action to do that. What might bump that up? Oh, okay, that's a deep one. You can come and chat to me separately about that one. That is part of my coaching. But that's how you do some of the exercises I will give you. It's about raising awareness of your needs. It's about finding what you want to prioritize and then creating the space in order to do it. So thank you very much, Isabel, and please give her a round of applause. That's for you. And for everybody else, if you then use that wheel, those priorities, your ideals, to guide what you choose to do, and actively choose to bump up those little pies, those little slices, which need a little bit more TLC. You will find when it comes to people pleasing, you will find when it comes to giving more than you've got to give, you might be able to already say to them, I'm so sorry, I'm already busy doing something else. Self-care is not selfish. And so for the rest of you, as a little reminder, and please be careful for children, these are charms, they go on a necklace or a bracelet. I would invite you all to take one of the pieces of love, desires and needs that you have been holding for other people back for yourselves. And I do hope to see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock for our mindfulness session. Thank you very much.